we're going to divide these polynomials using synthetic division. In order to use synthetic division, what you do is you first look at this, and you want to know what makes that 0. So what makes x minus 4 equal to 0? Well, you can kind of see it maybe, but if you can't just see it, you add 4 to both sides. And that is what makes it 0. That number is what you're going to use for synthetic division. It is what makes this 0. Now, next step is you're going to take each of these coefficients, and you are going to take each of those right here, and you're going to place them right here. We need those coefficients for this process. Okay, it'll all make sense in the end. It looks kind of weird to start with. What I do now is I bring down the 2. All right, next, I multiply 4 times 2 and put it right here. Go 4 times 2 and I put it right underneath there. So 4 times 2 is 8. Then I add down and I get negative 1. So again, I multiplied 4 times 2, put it here, added down. Now I'm going to take 4 times negative 1 and put it right here, and I'm going to add down. So 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. When I add down, I get negative 7. All right, so now we're going to multiply again. 4 times negative 7, we're going to put it right there, and then we're going to add down. So 4 times negative 7 is negative 28, and when I add down, I get 0. So, what did all that mean? You're like, what did you do? Okay, this right here is the answer to this long division, and this right here is your remainder. Since I have no remainder, okay, awesome, you don't have to put a remainder, but I need to write this as a polynomial, and here's how it looks. What we're going to do is the negative 7 is the unit. Your x's, well, what is your x? Is this number. That's how many x's you have. So I have negative 1x. Oh, okay. So that's negative 1x. And then my x squareds, well, my x squareds are going to be this. This is how many x squareds you have. So I'm going to have 2x squared. So this is your units. This is your x. This is your x squared. That is your answer. There is no remainder you have to put here as a fraction. And this is the answer to this long division. Synthetic is a lot quicker than long division. One thing to be aware of with synthetic is if you have a missing term, let's say we had nothing right here, make sure you put a 0 in this spot. You must have each term all the way down from standard form, and if a missing term needs to have a 0 placeholder. So be very careful about that. A lot of people miss that. And also remember, you always use the opposite of this, what makes it 0.